Welcome into Paul Kruby Ice Arena, folks. My name is Andy Diederich, and you're watching our presentation of CCHL hockey here on Recruitlings. Benet versus Fenwick. The classic Catholic League matchup gets its next installment here in Game 1 of the Kennedy Cup playoffs first round. Both of these teams have storied histories here in the Catholic League, and they both look to lift the oldest hockey trophy in the state of Illinois, but they got to get their arch rival first to do it. Standing next to me for our pregame interview, head coach of the Fenwick Friars, Nick Fabrinni. Coach, we'll start off. It's been a long season for you and the team. Finally here in the postseason, simply put, playoff hockey. What does it mean to you?
I mean, it means everything. The Kennedy Cup is 62 years old. Like you said, it's one of the oldest, if not the oldest, trophy in Chicago. And, you know, as a Catholic League team, it means as much, if not more, than winning the state championship with the history that we have.
So looking back at how you finished the regular season, bit of a slide there to end things. Picked up a couple wins that got you into playoff position. But when it comes to putting pucks in the back of the net, that seems to be you had a steady offensive output. What's the mindset in trying to keep that going here in the first round of the playoffs?
You know, the key for us is going to be limiting mistakes. They're a really opportunistic team, and they don't need our help to create offense. So, you know, a key for us is going to be making simple plays and getting pucks and bodies to the net. And we've talked all week about how in the playoffs it's not usually pretty goals that win. It's gritty goals and guys being willing to pay the price. So that's kind of a point of emphasis all week for us.
I think gritty goals is a good way to put it, especially when it comes to this rivalry. 3 matchups this year, really 3 different games altogether. How do you keep those young men in the locker room with their heads on straight when it comes to such an emotionally charged matchup?
Oh, that's a great question. There's a fine line, right? We want to play with emotion, but we don't want to play emotionally. So, you know, we talk a lot about managing that game and managing our emotions, and that's something we talk about all year long. So, for us, like you said, it's a big game, but we're approaching it like just another game. You know, every game is important, so you can't make it too big or make anything more of it than it is.
It is the playoffs. I'm going to let you get back to your team, Coach. Thanks as always, and best of luck out there.
Thank you.
Head coach Nick Fabrinni, everybody. We're going to go ahead and bring in coach number 2, head coach of Benet Academy, Andrew Schlie. Coach, I'm going to start you off with the same question that I asked Coach Fabrinni. We're here in the postseason. It's been quite the long year for you and the team, but it's playoff hockey. What does that mean to you?
Well, for me, it means did we get better? Did we learn this year? And this will be one of 2 games that we've had the entire season where I've had a full roster. So it's been a long season for us. It's been a journey, and I do believe we've gotten better. And just having a full roster is really what I'm looking forward to as we start our playoff journey.
You guys have had a couple different matchups against Fenwick this year. Won the season series, but those 3 games, wildly different fashions of finishing there. How do you try to keep the locker room kind of going, tightly behaved when it comes to a big game such as this? Game 1 to start out with a win on the road.
Yeah, first of all, Fenwick is not a 6 seed. That may have been where they finished in the league, but the way we tier our league in the playoffs, they're a very, very good team, and our scores reflect that. I think we have a very good team. They won 1, we won 1, and then there was one that was won in a shootout, right? Like, that's basically a tie. So between the 2 teams, like, it's anybody's game. The way that we stay focused is we worry about us. And if we can do the things that I've asked them to do, we're going to have a lot of success. If we get taken out of our game, that's when things go sideways.
Finally, looking at your own team, 4 CCHL All-Stars representing the Benet Red Wings in the CCHL versus SHL matchup. 1 All-Stater in forward Joe Eide. So you got a lot of talent despite all the turnover from last year. How confident are you and your guys that they can get it done, not only in this first round against Fenwick, but the rest of the way in the Kennedy Cup playoffs?
You know, I believe that a team has an identity, and I like the identity that our team has rounded into, and it does come from our senior leaders. Our seniors have done a great job of leading this team and teaching younger players what it takes. I think they're going to do a good job for us tonight, and I think they're going to have a nice long journey in these playoffs.
Benet head coach Andrew Schlie, everybody. We'll let you get to the locker room. Big game today, I know. That's going to do it for our pregame interview. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to have the puck dropping at center ice and our pregame show coming up right after this.